favorite Pharrell track. Oh man, the work he did with the clips, grinding. I love fronting, the one with Jay-Z, him and Busta Rhymes. Like Your Ass on Fire, Pastor Cavassier with him and obviously Diddy. But Pharrell, man, his ability to collaborate with so many artists and the tracks, Lap Dance, him and Vita. So, and his art, not just that, with his brand, the Billionaire Boys Club. You know, that outfit, that style. I love his clothes, man. I love his art. He's a native from Virginia. Just love his art, just love his creativity, man. Not only with the rap, but also with the hip hop. He also worked with Justin Timberlake. And one of my favorite tracks that he was on for Justin Timberlake's debut album, Senorita. So I love that about Pharrell. What's you, man?
I like Pharrell, man, because he didn't approach everything in a time where all the gangster stuff was going on.
Had
He
to be
didn't mind doing that.
gangster,
He didn't
but he
have,
was relatable.
but he was relatable. I love that song with him and 2 Chainz. Uh, I'm gonna be fresh as hell while the feds watch it. You know, they actually made a meme about that, and they put Frank Lucas on the cover of the meme, and they said the first black man in history to be fresh as hell while the feds watch it. That was one of the funniest memes ever, and they're still from that song. Uh, I'm not gonna lie. There's so many songs. If you really look at the producers of the late '90s, early 2000s, the Neptunes got to be right up there.
Mm-hmm.
The Neptunes, I mean, there was rarely anything that you heard from the early 2000s that wasn't the Neptunes. When you think about the Clips, you think about the Neptunes. When you think about Jay-Z, think about the Neptunes. When you think about Snoop Dogg, you think about the Neptunes. When you think about pretty much anything in the early 2000s, you think about the Neptunes. You know, them or Just Blaze. So you put that into perspective, it's flat out amazing.
Oh,
Happy was a good,
let's not forget NFL Fever.
yeah.
Remember that NFL Fever game with Peyton Manning on the cover and how they
That soundtrack was something special, man. Bring back the
yeah.
soundtracks of everything, man. Bring back the soundtracks. Soundtracks were sometimes better than the movie or the game. You know, Happy was a great one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Happy was great. And the fact that he's able to expand, expand into the
Oh, let's not forget the hats he wore.
I love those hats.
You
I
want to wear
love
them?
yes, I would wear them. I would wear them. I would literally wear them. I know I put the black shirts and the black and the do-rag and stuff like that. Those are trademarks for the show. But
Yeah.
outside of the show, I try to expand a little bit more with fashion, man. A lot of stuff that you follow, I kind of copied it from you a little bit and kind of
Mm-hmm.
follow it well. Like the hats that Cam Newton be wearing, I would
Yeah.
slick wear that shit. I would wear it because it looks good. It's well put together. It's pressed. It's neat. The little sack, all the little ties and stuff like that. I love that stuff.
Plus
So
Southern charm.
yeah, Southern Charm, man. Look, man, I'ma just be real. Not to get too deep into it, man. Look, cologne, a haircut, or in your case, the hair, a good pair of sneakers, and a smile. It's like a cheat code for a black man. That's a cheat code. So yeah, man, I love that stuff, man. The Prada, the Gucci, and the things that he wear, the suits that they put on, man, and the all black affairs, those look good. No, that stuff look good, man. The fact that and Happy was one of those anthems, man. And like I said, for him not to take the gangster approach and the bling bling approach when everybody was taking that, it's flat out amazing. Lap Dance was a good one. And remember the song Hot Damn, that was a good one.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of, like I said, it's so many Pharrell tracks that I can name that he just produced and everything. Like I said, the early 2000s, it was him, Timberland, Swiss Beats,
Beats.
Dr. Dre.
Great. Yeah.
So when you talk about greatest producers of all time, greatest composers, you have to put the Neptunes and Pharrell right up there, man. Because, like I said, in the early 2000s, everybody was getting produced by the Neptunes, and they had their own distinct sound that you knew it was the Neptunes. Like when you hear a Dre beat, you know it's a Dre beat. When you hear Swiss Beats beat, you know it's Swiss Beats. When you hear Timbaland's beat, you know it's Timbaland. When you hear Missy Elliott's beat, you know it's her. When you hear a Pharrell Neptune's beat, you knew it was them. You knew it was them. So yeah, I mean, their trademark sound.
There you go, right
And
there, Dwayne. That song "Frontin" was supposed to be for the singer Prince, but yeah, interesting context. Appreciate you, Dwayne, man. But yeah, to your
Dwayne
point,
is one
champ,
smart man.
he is. And but look, Pharrell, man, the fashion, the art, the music, oh, that girl with him and Snoop. I love that track as well, man. And number one with him and Kanye. But yeah, I love that. I love that about Pharrell.